as Pete says, that this could have grown to another level, perhaps a negative level for that matter. What do you make of this report and generally the situation of the rise in cases of gangs in the country? I would have imagined that, we just deal with theft, individuals and all that, but we are talking about gangs today.
Well, thank you for having me here. Number one, I've listened to my friend here, what he said. It's quite very true that most of the biggest challenge we have about these gangs are the police involving themselves fully.
Okay.
And trying to investigate the cases that happen in the slums. Every gang in this city or in any city has a leader. And the work of the leadership is to make sure the leadership does not even appear where those things are done. He's somewhere having fun and trying to live his life out of the income that comes from the crimes done by these young people. His work is simple. Number one, to give them ideas where they can make money, because it starts all about money first.
Okay.
It's about income. Then when the problem comes, this is the same person who goes to the police. There must be a police at the end of it who will be compromised in case there's an arrest before it goes to court, and then the case is taken round and round and round. Two, there's also some chiefs. Unlike other places, in informal settlements, the chief or assistant chief is a very key person. Also, those are the people that are the problem in this situation.
Okay.
When these young men fight over where are you in our territory, it simply means, most of the activities they do apart from killing people and stealing from them is to do illegal connection of water. In fact, before that, they disconnect the pipe that takes water that the government puts or the county puts to supply water to people, so that they can get a chance of selling water to individuals to make money for the gang, for their group. Electricity, the same thing, and many other activities. So if you come to their area, it means you're coming to interfere with their income. So if personally, I don't live in slums, but CBOs that I live in the slums, and we have leadership. They know people, even they live with the leadership. Then another reason why it's difficult to fight these gangs is because of fear. If you go to report them at the police, and the police happens to be part of the beneficiary of this process, then now this person who reported is in trouble. Because that leader has money that is collected by these young people.
Okay.
That money will be used, because the beneficiary, that police is also a beneficiary, he comes back to tell this person.
Okay.
Then the life of the reporter, the person who reported, comes in danger.
Okay.
So that fear, if that is dealt with, Kenyans are willing to give information. And when the government doesn't have resources to fight these gangs, then that is a stupid thing to say.
Okay.
Because number one, a country without youth it's no country. So you must deal with this problem to avoid all of our youth in the city or in the urban areas getting into that line, because the government has no jobs for them.
Okay. We
must have allocate enough resources to deal with this problem, because we have resources.
Okay. And I come back to you shortly,
yes.
but now that police have to be mentioned on this, and in a huge way, they appear to be incriminated in the whole process. I am curious that the police. It is in the best interest of the police to make sure that there's peace, because then of course this is their job that we're talking about. Why is it that it appears as though they have been compromised? Why is it that it appears though they are beneficiaries? And I don't get to see just how much the police get to benefit from this. As a matter of fact, my memory, just jogging my memory back, I remember this gentleman called Katito. I'm sure you people have heard of him back then, who literally had to face it rough because of fighting the gangs, because of fighting criminals somewhere in Githurai, to a point of actually being taken behind bars. Why would the police